Welcome to Women, a safety, awareness, and self-defense company. Our workshops were designed and created by women for women to address the subject matter of physical assault and sexual attack. 1 in 6 women will experience such an attack in their lifetime. The mission of Women is to empower and engage females of all ages to learn the technical skills of self-defense, to help keep themselves safe from physical harm. Our workshops offer energy and enthusiasm to an uncomfortable subject matter. You are the star. We will train you to be your own bodyguard. By sharing knowledge and training in self-defense, this is how women of all ages will start to change the statistics that are stacked up against us. Women to Women workshops are facilitated by women and young women of all ages. We travel to high schools, college campuses, corporate offices, and even Brownie and Girl Scout groups, as well as private homeowners association groups. The goal of Women to Women is to help you inspire the females in your life.
It is something more parents are giving their college-bound students that you might not be thinking about.
Why self-defense lessons are becoming a popular choice. Plus, what part of the body is a good target if you're ever attacked?
As high school students head off to college in a few months, there's something they should not leave home without. Basic skills on how to defend themselves in case of an attack. Our Michelle Gillen tells us about a self-defense program in the western suburbs geared toward mothers and daughters and how it's making a difference.
Michelle Wilcox will be sending her daughter to college next year, and she's already preparing Marie for life on campus. She signed them up for a mother-daughter self-defense class.
Well, there's going to be times when she's going to be alone, and I want her to be safe and want to send her away and feel like I've given her all the skills and gave her the best toolbox, I guess, to go away to school.
Excellent, fighting that stance.
The most powerful tool Marie will have is what she's learning about physical boundaries and how to fend off an attacker. According to the National Center for Chronic Disease Prevention, 1 in 5 women will be attacked and/or raped in college.
That we teach our children that in society, everyone's not a good guy. But what are we teaching them on how to handle the bad guy? That's our goal here, is to teach young women what to do before the situation presents itself.
Instructors teach the girls to yell when threatened and say a kick to the shin bone is a great move.
If someone were to come to you or strike you or catch you off guard, these are the basic skills you need. And if I have those, I'm going to feel confident when I'm in that type of situation.
Michelle and Marie say this is a great graduation present for any college-bound woman.
I think more girls should come and do this and have the basic knowledge of what to do.
Michelle Gillen, Fox News, Chicago.
The mother-daughter class is offered by Woman to Woman.
Moms, daughters, and girls of all ages. Are you college-bound or traveling? Do you or your daughters work? Are you socializing, dating, or even going shopping? If this is you, your daughter, a sister, a niece, or your granddaughter, or maybe even your girlfriends, Women to Women, a safety awareness and self-defense company, has a workshop for all of you. The purpose of Women to Women is to empower women to take control of her surroundings when confronted with someone whom is inhibiting her right to a safe and peaceful existence. This program will condition the mind to recognize, reason, and respond to potential confrontations before they even happen. The goal of our self-defense skill training is to give every woman the basic fighting skills necessary to ward off a physical attack and to escape unwanted physical contact or restraints. The mission of Women to Women is to empower women of all ages to encourage and engage themselves, their daughters, their sisters, and girlfriends to embrace the right to live a peaceful existence, safe from physical harm. We build strength and safety in numbers by sharing knowledge and training in the technical skills of self-defense. This mission will build with each generation and send a clear message. Women will fight for their right with might, and we will teach the next generation to follow. Women to Women is a feminine approach to safety awareness and self-defense. How do we as women change the world? We start with ourselves, our daughters, our nieces, our aunts, our mom, our grandma, and our girlfriends. We don't wait for the law to protect or the aggressor to stop or change. We accept the responsibility to recognize, learn, train, and translate to one another and the next generation. Women to women can change our world. This is about an arm's distance, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You wouldn't let a stranger come within this close to you without preparing yourself in the skills I'm going to train you today. This is your personal safety range that a stranger has no need to get into to speak with you or to address you or to ask you something. Really, a stranger is way too close to Miss Megan right now if they are a complete stranger. So we have the safety range for a stranger today, which is the hula hoop gives you a great vision. I have no right to approach her like I was just doing, okay? This is the stop stance, telling someone and making them stop, okay? The stop stance, very important in Act 2 of self-defense, because self-defense can stop at this point. I am standing in a terrible position right now. My feet are together, my hands are down, I can easily be knocked down. Someone gets into my personal circle, it's too late, they're gonna grab me. Be within my hips, and then I'm gonna take one step back. This is a great stance. Bend your knees. Feel like you're in class, a sport class, don't you? Okay, I can move forward, I can move back, I can step in, I can step out, I can step to the side. I can move easier if I have a good stance. 1, stop! 2, stop! 3, stop! 4, stop! 5, stop! 6, stop! 7, stop! Act 1, we learned our stop stances and our voice commands. But that loser is still not listening to you, okay? Act 2, we added some defensive blocking instead of just a push stop, okay? That loser is still not listening to you. Now for Act 3, you have to have self-defense striking. Stances, blocks, stop motions are wonderful, but your attack is not going to end there if they have not listened to you yet. So now you need some physical skills. Kim tries to grab me, I've stopped her. In order to get that shin, I do have to lift up about this high, scraping down the shin and ending with the stomp. You're going to bring that front foot up and turn it and stomp down. Are you ready? 1, stop! 2, stop! 3, stop! 4, stop! 5, stop! 6. So we've got guards up. Cross punch is the strongest punch. We're going to punch off the backhand. Just extend it out. 1. And get your rhythm. Pull back. Turn that hip a little. 2. Stop. And now let's yell it out and be powerful. 3. Stop. 4. Stop. 5. Stop. 6. Stop. 7. Stop. 8. Stop. Awesome. Palm strike. We're going to pull the knuckles back. Now we're going to hit with the palm. Ready? Same thing. Hip and shoulder go with. 1. Stop. 2. Stop. 3. Stop. 4. Stop. 5. Stop. 6. Stop. 7. Stop. 8. I stop her. Now I grab her because, okay, you want to be close to me? Here it is. We're going to fire that back knee up to the groin. 1. Stop. 2. Stop. 3. Stop. 4. Stop. 5. Stop. 6. Stop. 7. Stop. 8. Stop. We can also do it off the front leg. He gets real tight. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And clap for yourself. That's really how we empower ourselves, ladies. Just like, when we were little, we played with dolls and all of that kind of stuff. We simulate things. Simulation is the best way to practice something and keep it to memory and reflex. If you're in any sport, think of how many times you practice driving the golf ball, how many times you practice the overhand serve, how many times you bump the ball. That's all practice, committing the skill to memory and reflex. Self-defense is no different. Why did I join Taekwondo? Why did I open up a Taekwondo academy? Because 12 years ago, I was a victim to physical assault. I did not know how to defend myself. I did not know what to do. 12 years ago, nobody had cell phones like we do now. After that incident, I couldn't sleep at night. I was born and raised in Wasco, in my own small little hometown. I could not believe this had happened to me. Well, after 3 nights of not sleeping and freaking out about every noise in the house, I finally said, I have to do something. I have to empower myself. And I joined martial arts. But what you did here today is huge, because you've stepped up and said, I recognize the need. I'm going to learn how to respond, react, and report, and share this info with your girlfriend. And you might say, well, that happened to her. That's a really nice story, Vicki. But you know what? That won't happen to me or my daughter. I want to show you how easily it can happen. Most attackers bank on the notion that their victim has the meek, weak, mannered attitude that this will never happen to me. This must change. To empower ourselves is to depower the perpetrator. Neither society nor the law can prevent physical attacks from continually happening to women and children. Women as a whole must step up to the position of self-dependence, self-reliance, self-confidence, and self-defense. This is the way we are true to ourselves. To believe that one is not capable of defending themselves is to be at risk. Women need to learn self-protection and self-reliance in dealing with physical confrontations. Bottom line, it is a man that will attack a female. There is a notion that as females, we are limited in our capacity to defend ourselves from physical attack or unwanted physical contact. This is not true. With proper instruction and knowledge, anyone can have the skills necessary to defend. But girls are still growing up with the Prince Charming to the rescue scenario, or that girls don't learn to fight, kick, punch, and scream. That's what their brothers did in their youth. The change starts with you and me. Women to women, empowering the world, one girl at a time. Thank you for taking the time to watch Women to Women. I hope this will inspire you to book a workshop with us today. Send the message to all of the females that you love and care for, that they will train to be their own bodyguard because they are the star. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you and have a great day.